Years ago, if you were looking to create a website that included interactive elements like a discussion forum or a Twitter feed, you'd need some significant programming skills. Today, using a web content management system like Drupal, things are much easier. Drupal is a free, open-source platform that powers lots of popular websites. You can build a sophisticated, full-featured website in Drupal without ever writing a line of code. The changing nature of the web calls for a more sophisticated approach to organizing and displaying your content. In the early days of the web, sites were just a collection of text files in folders on a server with names like index.html, news.html, about.html, and so on. Every URL a user could visit on the internet corresponded to a unique HTML file on a web server. After years of adding pages and shuffling folders around, many sites now have hundreds of pages to manage, making updates a headache and site interactions slow for users. That's one big difference Drupal makes, because what you won't find in the structure of a Drupal site is a file for every page. This is because the pages don't exist as files. They're generated dynamically from Drupal's database. When you make a change on a Drupal site, like changing the name of a menu item or a phone number, you're making that change to the database from which all pages are generated. This means that the update is instantly populated throughout the site without having to modify multiple pages individually. Drupal and the enhancements individuals write for it are made available as open source software. You don't need any special software to build a website using Drupal because you use your web browser to do your updates, edits, and administration. This really contributes to the tool's flexibility. You can even work on your site using a mobile device like a tablet or a smartphone. Drupal gives you a toolbar-based editor like those you often find on forums and discussion boards on the web so that you can format your content as you would in a word processor. No need to know HTML. Determining who could edit campus websites has traditionally been all or nothing. If someone had been given a developer account on your website, they would have full access rights to every part of your site. With Drupal, you can fine-tune permissions to your liking. Does your site need to allow one group of people to post blog updates and a different group to post news articles? Drupal lets you give people only the permissions that they need to get their job done and nothing more. You can easily block content updaters from changing the layout or other features of your site. Another useful aspect of Drupal is that you can allow certain users to create content but not to publish it on the web until it's been approved. This enables you to keep your site content up to date without running the risk of possible errors being published. On campus, Drupal is also tied into your HSU username and password, so you can use one consistent set of credentials for all your website activities. Drupal includes as standard a number of modules or features which you can turn on at the click of a button. If you want a forum, a poll, or a blog, for example, it comes with Drupal, and you can easily use or not use it on your site. You can choose exactly which features you need and turn off the ones you don't want. Because Drupal is open source, independent developers have created thousands more modules that you can download and install all for free. For almost any functional need, the chances are good that either an existing module will do the job alone or in combination with other modules. Remember when we wanted to show recent Twitter activity earlier on? There's a module for that.